Defending your team with the powers of a guardian. Focusing fire on the opposing forces. Supporting your teammates by mending their wounds. This is the game of Paladins, a 5-on-5 role-playing FPS that requires communication, strategy, and raw video game talent.
They want to move their way in as best as they can. Here they go. They put the route of travel down as Dintic wants to try and find an opportunity along with the rest of Parallax Gaming. See if they can put this one to bed. That's a double kill for Talus. Playing around on the right side.
From one end of the earth to the other, Paladins teams are fighting the good fight, mastering the game's roster of champions in order to gain what little advantage they can against their brothers and sisters abroad. The Paladins Pro Circuit is the highest tier of the game's competitive scene, welcoming a new age of professional players to its multi-region online league. The Paladins Pro Circuit is midway through its second phase, and for the gaming region of Brazil, the talented Parallax Gaming is fighting tooth and nail to remain on top of the standings.
On the side, plugging in. But look at how much control Parallax still have over, if not the entire situation here. They have to see what they can find. The Mortal got used, the Ice Monkey's low. He's brought virtually nothing. A Cursed Arm to make sure they submit that one as we get overhead view of everything going on. Gore gets tossed out, Mittau's low, but they take care of Midcar. And soon after that, King Kaiser's gonna go down. Sosa's the next one to fall.
A 5-man army of Brazil's finest. Collectively, they are a force to be reckoned with, but there is one among them that has seen it all. A veteran of Paladins that has performed above expectation in pursuit of the World Finals trophy. Meet Luan Gomes, better known to the Paladins community as Mitau. Luan is a flexible player. His deep understanding of the game allows him to accurately select or ban particular playable champions, putting a halt to the enemy team's plans while filling in what role still remains in the draft phase. Whether blasting away the opposition on Bomb King or healing his allies as Maldamba, Mitau has his team covered. Hailing under the banner of world-renowned esports organization Space Station Gaming, Mitau, alongside friends and teammates FRZ God, Richao, Hi-rez, and Deering, secured Brazilian Global Series wins 3 phases in a row, earning a spot at the table in the mid-year Paladins Masters 2018. Mitau and the squad progressed through to the lower bracket, finishing the tournament in 4th position after suffering a devastating 3-0 loss at the hands of Team Envy.
Right now, it's still up to Rock Monkey. He can still make a big play. He's got the scout, so they'll know where Freeze God is. And there's the seismic crash. Can they burn Tolkien? They can. The Rock Monkey finds Hi-rez. Richao gets turned to a chicken. Dyron, he goes under the point, and it's still overtime, though. It's Mitau. It's Rock Monkey, who's the last man standing. And Envy, they're going to take this game and move on to the next set.
After a disappointing result at the 2018 Summer Finals later that year, the Space Station Gaming crew came back strong at the Brazilian Global Series Fall Split, securing an 83% win rate over their Paladins countrymen to earn another ticket to the world stage. 8 of the world's strongest teams the game of Paladins had ever seen made their way to the Hi-rez Expo at DreamHack Atlanta. 3 epic days of competition, excitement, and non-stop gaming action.
Look at the ultimate charges here for NIP. They're all at 50% or lower. K Crunchy just now getting over the halfway mark. Koa goes down. This could be it. SSG upset Europe, and they will move on.
With a champion's finish on the map of Serpent Beach, Mitau and the gang defeated the honorable Ninjas in Pajamas to earn a seat in the Paladins World Championship semifinals. Space Station would get their chance at revenge against Team Envy. A battle of 2 Paladins giants for a seat in the grand final.
A triple kill from Tolkien, a quadra kill from the front line, and Envy aren't going home. Not yet, baby, not yet. Run it down, son. The aggression we've seen from the Sonar, it's unlike anything any other team has put together. Normally they just park her and leave her on the objective, but not today. Envy have shifted gears, and SSG were just not ready for the left hook.
At 3 wins aside, the best-of-7 matchup of North America versus South America entered a tiebreaker match. The score would finally be settled on the map of Brightmarsh. Mitau opted for Ying, a support champion that could teleport around the battlefield safely while providing healing to his teammates.
FRZ God was just hard carrying that game. He had so much freedom. That's not really been the story. This time, Aries has kind of had to do it all on his own. Biggest thing I want to see from him is smart, true power usages to lock down this Eevee.
Nick, they pushed!
No!
It's 2-0!
Space Station Gaming collected heads in the first round, pushing the payload all the way to Team Envy's base for a strong lead. A big play from opposing damage player Rock Monkey turned things around for Team Envy as the team took its first Brightmarsh capture point. Something had switched on for the North American side. Team Envy went hard at the objective. Damage player Random Noob went on a killing spree, sending the members of Space Station back to the spawn point. With less than a minute left on the clock, Team Envy shut down Space Station Gaming, coming back from an almost certain defeat to earn a spot in the 2018 Paladins World Championship Grand Final. Mitau and the team were eliminated from the competition, taking home a $30,000 prize win for their glorious third-place finish. An amazing achievement from the best in Brazil, but their story did not stop there. 2019 was a fresh year for Paladins Esports, and a fresh year for Mitau and the rest of the Space Station Gaming squad. The Global Series was no more, and the Paladins Pro League, home to the best players in the world, had undergone a complete overhaul for the 2019 season. 8 teams were invited to compete at the Skillshot Studios in Alpharetta, Georgia, and through skill and determination in the 2018 season, Space Station Gaming was one of those teams.
The SSG, they might just want to win this fight and then go back. It's Freeze God who's down low, contesting big. Hook down to the low ground. Aries gets the kill, so does the Doc. 2 for the Cassie, make it 3 for Aries. The ball is dropped in SSG. They catch it, they lay it up, and it goes in.
After an outstanding Phase 1 of the 2019 season, Mitau and the Space Station crew narrowly secured 4th place in the standings. Only 3 map losses the difference between them and their biggest rival to date, Team Envy. Space Station qualified for the 2019 Mid-Season Invitational, representing Brazil on the Paladins main stage as they crushed Australia's Kanga Esports 3-1 in the main event. Unfortunately, the team's road to mid-season glory was cut short, suffering a 3-1 loss of their own against tournament favorites and leading team in the PPL, Ninjas in Pajamas. Things started to go downhill for Space Station Gaming in the second half of the season. The squad didn't see a series victory until week 9 and had to earn their spot in the 2020 World Finals through a rigorous placement stage.
93% still ticking forward. 1.5 minutes left. They might not need it at this rate. No one's taking them down.
Yeah, oh my goodness, Legacy goes down again. After just having come back in a headshot through the gate for FRZ to end it for SSG.
Seismic Crash used by Hero, but he's solo. Dome Shield used as well. Rochelle, big double kill. This could be the game-ending fight, the set-ending fight for SSG, and it will be.
Flashpoint and Renegades fell to the might of the Space Station Army. Mitau finally found gold after defeating Kanga Esports in both the semifinals and the Grand Finals bracket, contributing to a first-class ticket into the 2020 Paladins World Championship main event bracket. Space Station Gaming's semifinal appearance would be the competition's ultimate grudge match. Team Envy, the squad that defeated Mitau and the crew time and time again, would be the ultimate hurdle in the way of Space Station's tournament progression. A story of vengeance that all kicked off on the map of Warder's Gate.
Mitau has just made it back. The point fight is not ending. Fire actually gets used as well. The Ice Storm gets dropped, Mitau goes back to point, and they're able to melt him. Envy are gonna take this first game.
Team Envy claimed the first map of the best-of-7 showdown.
Run out of there.
Space Station evened the score on Game 2's Jaguar Falls, asserting its dominance in front of the esport eyes of the world. But Envy were still the better team for yet another year running, cleaning up a disheartened SSG for a 4-1 quarterfinals victory.
How many ultimates are you willing to commit, Team Envy? How many ultimates are you using to push to try and find this opening through time and space? So Sadak is going to go wide, but still, Mitau is going to take down Toki, but you have a double kill for Rubu, and they're still holding on just barely for SSG.
Rishau's buying time on the point as much as he can, but I don't know how much longer he can survive. The damage from Mr. Hayes takes him down.
That's going to be it. I believe Team Envy are going to be able to push this in and take this game and grab their invitation to HRX next week.
Mitau and the gang were eliminated from the Paladins World Championship 2020. This final loss marked the end of Space Station Gaming in the game of Paladins as the team disbanded soon after the finals. Still competing today, Mitau and the rest of the Parallax Gaming team remain leaders in the Brazilian division of the Paladins Pro Circuit. Determined to finally take home a World Championship trophy and make history as the first ever Brazilian esports team to do so.
Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.